The minute hand of a clock is 6 inches long. How far does the tip of the minute hand move in 15 minutes? And also how far does it move in 25 minutes? So this is asking us just simply how far. It's not asking for linear speed or angular speed. So this is going to be arc length. This is an arc length problem. And remember, our arc length is just S equals r theta. And our theta has to be in radians. So what we have here is the minute hand of the clock is 6 inches long, so we definitely know that our r is 6. We don't know what theta is, so we need to figure out what theta is, and then we need to make sure that theta is in radians. So there's a couple of different ways to do this, but the way I feel like makes the most sense is if you just think about 15 minutes out of an hour, or 15 out of your 60 minutes. So if I do 15 out of 60 and reduce that down, that's 1/4. So that's 1/4 of the hour. But since it's 360 degrees in a circle, it's really 1/4 of the 360 degrees, which is going to give us 90 degrees. And then we want to make sure we convert that to radians so that we can use our formula. So you want to multiply times pi over 180 and reduce that down. So the theta that we would use for our 15 minutes is going to be our pi over 2. Doing it for the 25 minutes is very similar. You're going to put your 25 over 60 because it's 25 out of the 60 minutes. Go ahead and reduce that down to 5/12. To figure out how many degrees, we're just going to multiply by 360 because it's 5/12 of your circle. So 5/12 of 360, that'll give us 150 degrees. And again, we want to make sure we put that in radians, pi over 180, and reduce that down. You will get 5 pi over 6, and that's your theta. So now all you have to do is figure out the arc length. So for our 15 minutes, S equals r theta, so it's 6 times pi over 2. So that's 9.42. And then the unit is going to be inches because that's what the hand of the clock measurement was giving it. And then when we go to do our 25 minutes, you're just going to do S equals, it's the same radius, but our theta now is our 5 pi over 6. Okay, and then if you punch that in your calculator, your arc length is 15.71 inches.